A very good afternoon to you, and the warmest of welcomes I extend on to you all, and welcome along on behalf of the good team at EVES to our virtual auction room. My name is Louis McDonald, simply here in the capacity to facilitate proceedings today and guide you on your journey to ownership. And of course, welcome to those watching from further afield via our Auctions Live app. Introducing our auction team. With me here today we have Nikki Tracy, our sales manager, leading the auction team. Assisting on the technology we have the fantastic Robin Anderson, ensuring that your bid sequences are displayed on screen. If you do get lost, glance behind me on screen and that will keep you up to date, along with listening carefully to your elected agent on the telephone. And of course our lead agents for the properties in question, they will have been walking with you hand in hand, guiding you every step of the way and furnishing you with documentation that will aid in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. And to that documentation I take you. They will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. They will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work. And to those terms and particulars I take you now as we run through the conduct of auction. It will come as no surprise that our owners have set that confidential written reserve price, and they offer the property up subject to that reserve price being reached, and from there the property will be sold to the highest bidder. Our owners have given me as the auctioneer the exclusive right to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place will be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids will only ever occur well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. We do receive online bidding here through the Zoom. For that we have cited the relevant authorities for that to occur, so bid confidently against your competition here today. On the fall of the hammer, if you happen to be our lucky purchaser this afternoon, your obligations are twofold. Sign your name on that memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of a neat, easy 10% of that purchase price. Bidders and buyers, that's your only obligations here this afternoon. So accordingly, we move on to our first offering of today's proceedings, being lot number 1. Brought to the market by Jaden King, certainly an expert in the lifestyle market. He proudly brings to the market 348 Ripanui Road of the Parua district of Whangarei district, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprising of a sum 3.57 hectares more or less, being lot 1 deposit plan 370540 with a record of title 285909, together with lot 1 deposited plan 76033. Vacant possession awaits you on that settlement date described as 20 working days from the date of this agreement. I will refer to you clauses 23 through to 29 in Appendix A. Copies of these auction terms and particulars have been in circulation throughout the campaign, so we'll take those as read and understood. It is certainly said that country folk live longer. Is it the country air? Is it the rural scenery? Or is it the chance to unwind, driving home along those stunning country roads? Whatever the secret is to long life, it's certainly all here at Ripanui Road. The offering a beautiful lifestyle property set amidst postcard-worthy landscape of Parua, featuring the capacious lawn, ideal for games with the family, the established trees providing a private backdrop. Your very own creek is existent here. Weekends here are to be spent enjoying the great outdoors that is your very own backyard, positioned on 3.57 hectares of luscious pasture with more greenery than a jealous frog in a field of 4-leaf clovers, enough to keep you busy while maintaining a lifestyle. So good folks, I put myself now into your hands as I seek now for that opening bid, opening offer. Something fair and reasonable to start us away, folks. checking for that opening bid, opening offer. We haven't lost connection. We're just seeking some instruction. At 450,000, an optimistic start, but a start it is indeed. And 450,000, and I chase down 600,000 with 150,000 on the rise. Happy to move along with 150,000 on the rise to bring us to 600,000. Looking for 600,000 now. With Jaden's buyer on the telephone at 450,000, looking for 600,000 on the rise. First time I call away now, chasing down a mere 150,000 to put yourself on the lead. Certainly fantastic buying here in this lifestyle property of Perua. Second time now at 450,000 with Jaden's buyer, looking for, just taking some instructions. Just waiting for a reconnection with Jaden's buyer on the telephone. At 450 with you, Jaden. Confirm that we're reconnected. Confirm that we're reconnected. I'm going to make my third and final call with Jaden's buyer on the telephone at 450,000. I am chasing down that 150,000. At 600,000, doubling your own bids. Can I confirm that? Bidding again? Fantastic strategy and well received. At 600,000 with Jaden's buyer on the telephone, 600,000 in the lead. I chased down a mere 50 on the rise. Put yourself forward by 50 to take me to 650,000 is what I seek. At 600,000 now, first time calling away, looking for that 50,000 on the rise. Second time now calling away with Jaden's buyer on the telephone at 600,000, a mere 50,000 to put yourself forward. Third and final. Well folks, I'm very happy to move us along with a vendor bid on behalf of my owners, make that very clear. I'll take that 650,000 at 650 on behalf of my owners, and they will remain my owners there at 650,000. I put forward another 50,000. Can we take us to 700,000 to put yourself in the lead is what I chased on. With me here on a vendor bid with my owners, vendor bidding now at 650,000. We're on 650 with me, our owners, on a vendor bid. Chasing down 700,000. Things may take a little slower with the technology, and that's okay. Perfectly clear with my owners. Happy to remain my owners here at 650,000. Chasing down 50,000 on the rise to put you at 700,000 and in the lead. I'll call it away now for the first time at 650,000. I'll call it away now for a second time at 650,000 with my owners. If it's easier, I'll cut that down, that rise, I'll make it 25. If you can take me to 675, put yourself in the lead by a mere 25,000. Need your instructions. 675, I'll bid away there. If you could confirm, can I ask that of you? $675, can I call on your behalf, Jaden? Put yourself in the lead. Third and final. Any bidder offer? Very well, I'm just going to take some instruction from my owners. Auction is live and paused. We'll be back with you shortly. Well, thank you for your patience, folks. We've had an increase on the bid. Jaden, with your buyer on the telephone, if we can confirm that we're at 655,000. Confirmed with the thumbs up there at 655,000 with Jaden's buyer on the lead. And I chased down 675 to put yourself in the lead now. At 655 chasing down that 675, a mere 20 on the rise. Is it here? First time I all the way. Chasing down 675 to put yourself in the lead. Second, call now. Third and final, no further bidding. Going to pass it in there at 655,000. Very well, Jaden, I put that aside and place it back into your hands as marketing continues. I'm sure lifestyle property like this will be much sought after. Very best luck with the rest of the campaign. All the best on that one. So we move along now to lot number 2, which will resume in just a moment while we get our bidders and buyers connected up by telephone. Auction is live and paused. Thank you, folks, and welcome back to lot 2 in our order of sale here for today's auction. Richard Lyon, welcome into the call to you as you proudly offer up 66C Reaver Street of Faux Valley of the Whangarei district. More formally described here is an estate in freehold, comprising of a some 817 square metres more or less, being lot 3, deposit plan 559424 with a record of title 984810. Vacant possession awaits you on that settlement date described as 15 working days from the date of this agreement. 3 weeks, the keys could be yours. And the offering here positioned in an exclusive subdivision and cleverly designed to offer the perfect blend of contemporary comfort and timeless appeal. The shaker style kitchen, the perfect stage to display your culinary arts, while that open plan living makes entertaining certainly just a breeze. Flowing seamlessly out onto that extensive and elevated shelter deck, providing views of the lovely garden and a wonderful spot indeed for those summer soirees. Practicality is not amiss with plenty of space here for the camper or the boat, located walking distance to the suburb amenities and just a short commute to the city centre. You know how it goes, folks. Now's the time for you to speak as I ask for that opening bid, opening offer. Start me away. Where would you like to open it? At 750,000, at 750,000 with Richard on the telephone and your buyer. I'm welcoming to you and the very best of luck to you, Richard, and your buyer. At 750,000, 750,000, and I chased down a mere 50 to put yourself in the lead. At 700,000, I chased down 50 to put yourself at 800,000 now. At 750, looking at that 50 on the rise to put yourself at 800,000 and in the lead with Richard on the telephone here now at 750,000. First time calling away. Second time now with go to 800, Richard. Doubling your bid. Just confirm, fantastic strategy employed by you and your buyer, Richard. Certainly in the lead now at 800,000. Well, I'll chase down another 50,000 again. First time was lucky, second time might be as well. At 800,000 now with Richard on the telephone. Look at that confidence from the competition. Certainly great opportunity here up for grabs certainly with Richard on the telephone and his buyer right now. At 800,000 with Richard on the telephone here. First time I called away as I chased down another 50 on the rise to put us to 850,000. Second time now with Richard on the telephone at 800,000, looking for that 50 on the rise. Third and final. Look, Richard, rather than bidding against you, certainly doubling your bid is something I'd like to reward. So look, we'll pause the auction live and pause. We'll have a conversation with you and your buyer, Richard. We'll speak to you very shortly. Be back in a second with an update for you.
No.
Thank you very much for your patience, folks. We've had an update bid there at 810,000. Look, not at a level which I'm permitted to sell today, but at 810,000 and with Richard's buyer on the telephone. Just get you to confirm that. At 810,000, and look, happy to move us forward to 825. I chased down a mere 15,000 on the rise. First time I call away now at 810,000, chasing that 15 on the rise to move you to 825 and in the lead. At 810,000 now with Richard's buyer on the telephone. Second time now I'm calling away. Third and final, any bidder offer. Enjoy the exclusivity that is the auction room. Beware of that deep, dark abyss of the conditional market, for you will not enjoy it there. Any further bidder offer? Very well, I bid you safe passage into that deep, dark abyss of the conditional market. Sail blind through that, and the very best of luck to you. Look, thank you very much, Richard. Happy to continue conversations there. I'll formally pass that in and put it back into your capable hands. I'm sure you'll have that sold very soon. Lot number 3 will resume very shortly. We'll be with you in just a moment, folks. Lynn Cochrane, welcome into the call to you, Lynn, and what a fantastic opportunity you again have on offer here at Matapori. Lynn brings to you 12 Ringer Avenue of Matapori of the Whangarei district, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprising of a some 807 square metres more or less, being lot 29, deposit plan 97306, with that record of title volume NA53A folio 669 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession awaits you on the coast here, with that settlement date described as 90 days plus 6 working days after the date of this agreement. You could be moving in. What is on offer is a wonderful coastal home featuring the quadruple bedroom spread over 2 levels, allowing accommodation for all of the family, boasting that classic neutral decor, leaving room for you to add your own personal flair on your very own coastal paradise. Set on that capacious corner site, a family friendly and fully fenced site there with established gardens, providing room for the caravans and the boats, all the necessities that you need while you live that summery coastal lifestyle. A plethora of options available to explore that stunning coastline, with New Zealand Herald's travel magazine naming Matapori Beach one of the best indeed country beaches in the country, I beg your pardon. And that is purely a leisurely stroll away from your front door. Take yourself on a scenic walk and you'll stumble across another fantastic beach known as Whale Bay, surely to become part of your holiday traditions. Short drive away, you'll find yourself down at Tutukaka with its array of restaurants, shops and fishing clubs, a spot known for those humble community events, but more elaborate wine and music festivals as well. It is all here at 12 Ringer Avenue in Matapori. I place myself into your hands as I seek now for that opening bid, opening offer. Something fair and reasonable to kick us off, folks. You play it, I'll hum it. Opening bid, opening offer. You're waiting on a hint from value from the auctioneer. What would I know of values? I'm purely an auctioneer applying my trade to pay for my fiance's exorbitant wedding plans. Rather hear from you. Can I suggest 1,400,000? 1.4? Surely more hands up than a bank robbery at that level. At 1,400,000. Is it here? $1.4 I seek for. Very happy to place a bid on behalf of our owners there at 1.4, and they'll remain exactly that at 1.4 million. With my owners on a vendor bid at 1.4, and I'll chase down 100,000 on the rise to bring me to 1.5 and in the lead. At 1.4 with my owners on a vendor bid now, chasing down that 100,000 on the rise to bring us to 1.5. Can I call it 1.5 on your behalf? First time calling away now at $1.4 million. Seeking some instructions, got to be quick. I will call it away if I don't hear anything further. Need your instructions. $1.5 I look for to put you in the lead. Second call now. Need your instructions. 1.5 I look for. Taking a little bit longer time because of the technology, but I need your instructions. I can see you smiling. You've got something for me. It's 1.5, that's what I'm looking for. Better keep moving, or those watching will think the screen's glitched. If I hear no further bidding, I'll have to pass it in. Lynn has an orderly queue of conditional buyers waiting in the wings. All I ask for is 1.4. You're aware of those sales in the newspaper in the 2 million region, 2.5 million at Matapori a couple of weeks ago. 1.5 is all I ask for here. Bid me away at 1.5. You'll be on the market when I say it is. Looking for 1.5. Put yourself in the lead. I'm going to make my third and final call. I need 1.5 or I'm going to pass it in, and it's open to that wide and deep dark abyss of that conditional market. Need your instructions now at $1.4 million. Need your instructions. Any better offer? Quickly now. Put yourself in the lead. Bid me away at 1.5 and I won't bid against you again. Happy to have a conversation with you and our owners. I've called it 3 times. Well then, look, it seems that they'd rather speak to you than me, and I don't blame them for a moment. Happy to pass it in now at $1.4 million. I'm sure buyers hearing that will be rushing to your front door to make offers very quickly. Well folks, that concludes our EVES auctions for today. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you to our bidders. Thank you to our sellers. Very much look forward to seeing you all again next week.